Awakening in the City of Love, Part 1. Soft African drums blend seamlessly with a gentle, romantic melody. The screen is awash in shades of rose pink, red, and gold, symbolic colors of love. Valentine's decorations adorn every frame, heart-shaped chocolates, glowing string lights, and fluttering paper hearts. The camera glides along a busy New York street, brimming with the season of love, spotlighting couples exchanging smiles, street vendors selling roses, and an atmosphere imbued with romance. The camera finally zooms into the glass doors of a sleek corporate lobby bathed in warm light. Narrator, voiceover. February, the month when the world slows down just enough for hearts to speak louder than words. Amid its glitter and charm lies New York City, a place where dreams often overrun desires of the heart. But as the streets spark with the whispers of love, so begins a story Kofi never saw coming. Kofi, mid-20s, sits at a pristine desk in a fashionable, fast-paced office. The cold functionality of his surroundings contrasts with the colorful Valentine's posters plastered beyond the glass windows. His neatly stacked papers and a laptop glow with productivity, but a frayed family photo tucked in the corner hints at sacrifices made. Dressed simply in his suit, Kofi's focused gaze tells of ambition, but also exhaustion. Narrator, voiceover. Love had always been a luxury Kofi couldn't afford. With family counting on him back home in Ghana and a mountain of professional goals to scale, his life revolved around responsibility. But love has a way of finding cracks in even the firmest walls. A colleague interrupts, rushing to Kofi with red roses and a neatly sealed card. Colleague. These are for the presentation, conference room in 5. You good? Kofi, sighing but smiling faintly. Always. Kofi enters the glass-walled conference room, preparing the space while arranging the roses with casual efficiency. He pauses to adjust the projector, bathed in golden afternoon light. Suddenly the door opens and Zuri enters. Her bold red blouse glows under the light, and her laughter, rich and carefree, fills the room, a stark contrast to Kofi's meticulous quiet. Narrator, voiceover. And then she appeared, Zuri, the embodiment of Valentine's spirit. Her smile, vibrant as spring tulips blooming through snow, awakened places even Kofi had forgotten existed. Zuri glances at Kofi, her eyes shining with warmth. Zuri, laughing gently. Oops, did I catch you off guard? I'm Zuri, the client. You must be Kofi? Kofi, startled, adjusting his tie nervously. Yes, that's me. Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. As the presentation begins, Zuri's attentive gaze causes subtle changes in Kofi. He speaks not just with structure, but with a hidden passion that surprises even him. When he finishes, Zuri claps enthusiastically, leaning forward. Zuri. That was incredible. You really believe in what you do, don't you? Kofi, hesitating. I try my best. It's important that things are done right. Zuri tilts her head, considering him with a curious spark in her eyes. Zuri. Important, yes, but does it make you happy? The weight of her question lingers. Kofi blinks but doesn't immediately answer, her words settling deep within him. Narrator, voiceover. In a city of millions, one question from one stranger was enough to unearth dreams long forgotten, buried beneath practicality and routine. Later that afternoon, Kofi assumes their brief interaction is over. As he steps into the office lobby, prepared to disappear into the noise of Manhattan, Zuri stands at the flower display he had so carefully arranged. Zuri, smiling playfully. You have this way of turning even simple things, like flowers, into something meaningful. You could have been an artist, you know? Kofi chuckles nervously, his hands stuffed in his pockets. Kofi. Thanks, but it's all just part of the job. Zuri, teasing. Somehow I don't believe that. You've got more to give, Kofi. Don't hide it so well. She plucks one red rose from the bouquet, holding it out. Their fingers briefly touch as Kofi hesitantly takes it. Something flickers in his eyes, a spark, dim but growing. Kofi, internal monologue. She wasn't just a client, she was different. Like she could see colors in me no one else bothered to notice. Zuri gives a glowing, parting smile, holding the door open as though beckoning not just his movement, but his awakening. Zuri. Happy Valentine's Day, Kofi. Maybe we'll cross paths again. She walks into the buzz of the city, her form disappearing into a streak of passing red cabs and golden light. Kofi stands still, the rose in hand, his heart thudding against the rhythm of New York. Narrator, voiceover. And for the first time, in a long time, Kofi felt his world shift, not in leaps, but in the tender buds of something beautiful. This Valentine's Day marked not just the season of love, but the start of a story only fate could unfold.